In Japan, they've recently launched a new initiative called Space Food X. The Space Food X initiative is kind of like the Chinese lunar lander with its little ecosystem experiment, except they're actually taking it seriously. The Space Food X plan is ambitious and exciting, and I'm really looking forward to where it goes. Let's get to the who, the what, and the why. Space Food X is just that, a research initiative that's focused on developing systems for growing food in space. If they can develop workable agricultural technologies that can fit inside a space station-sized capsule or module, they're developing a way to help humans live in perpetuity in space. If we look into one of our possible far futures, where human civilization somehow survives the threat of climate change and has colonized other worlds, this technology could be the precursor to massive orbital stations that grow food in space, so that none of the surface of our newly colonized planets has to be converted to and used for farmland. This is the long-term, far-future dream for SpaceX, hereafter referred to as SFX, which seeks to be a pioneering development group in the field of agricultural and food systems in microgravity. From their website, they say, quote, "In order to live for a long time on the Moon or Mars, various techniques and wisdom are required, such as techniques for efficiently producing food with less resources locally. In addition, the problem of food is a common issue even on the Earth, where the population increases. We at Space Food X combine the power of superior technology, business, and culture from Japan to solve the food problem that is a common problem of the universe and the Earth." Unquote. The SFX partnership is composed of 30 organizations, including universities and food companies, research groups, and investors, and it's led by the Japanese venture fund Real Tech Fund and the consulting firm Sigma XYZ, and the leadership is spearheaded by the Japanese NASA equivalent called JAXA, or JAXA. So there's big players involved, including the Federal Japanese Space Agency. Now, the research itself is as interesting as it is promising, and I really think that if we can sufficiently develop these technologies, all of them are really promising. Some of the things that they're trying to do, some of the projects that they're working on, include lab-grown meat, farms of algae, and factories for plants. The initiative is also integrating robotics in the form of autonomous infrastructure and AI for information processing and optimization of yields. SFX is thinking middle to long term, as they've structured their plan in 5 stages that will last between 2020 and 2040. What's a little unfortunate is that on their website, the diagrams displaying this timeline and all of the 5 stages they have planned, with the titles and the paragraphs describing everything, all of this, it's all part of an image file. It's not in an actual text format that I can highlight and translate. So what that means is that it's kind of frustrating, but it means that because I can't read kanji, I can't read what any of the stages are or what the specific goals are. And I'd love to learn about it, and I'd love to tell you about it, but I can't read kanji, so there you go. But on the bright side, their mission statement is in text format, so you can translate that. And honestly, you really should go to their website and check it out and translate their mission statement, because it's a pretty raw, intimate, and optimistic embrace of the future, and I love it.